Live from Peoria, Arizona, you're listening to Breakthrough Entertainment. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show. I'm Dave Isaac, alongside Joseph J. Erdo and the Greg Man, which we haven't seen for a while.
Yeah.
In fact, I haven't seen you for a while.
I know you've gotten older, Dave.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
But you've gotten younger.
I have. It's magic.
And I want to know how you did that. Is it shrooms? Is that what it's called?
I don't understand that joke.
It's okay, Dave.
Yeah.
Well, you have to be older to understand.
No, I thought that was your era.
I do like mushrooms in
Yeah.
in the pizza.
I didn't say mushrooms. I said shrooms.
Yeah, but
okay.
that doesn't make
Pineapple Express,
you
right?
younger. Is there something we're missing?
There is. There's
Okay.
something you are missing.
I guess.
I used to be 171. Look, I'm down to now in the 60s. So, okay.
Well, this is exciting.
It is.
This is
Our debut sort of back
Yeah.
on the air. Breakthrough Entertainment.
Of
We always
course.
love that show.
Yeah, and we're broadcasting several different platforms. Where are we?
Spreaker, BreakRadioShow.com.
Periscope.
Periscope.
Break Radio Show on Periscope. Subscribe.
Nice.
Yeah?
Subscribe.
And
You can view us.
who are they looking? Yeah, they
Right
can
now
view
they're
you.
looking at me, but
Exactly.
they're looking at you.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Hey,
Okay.
Real quick, with Periscope, does it link in with our Twitter?
No, not
Okay.
this one. No.
Good. And the reason is for some reason our main Twitter has been suspended, and
Oh.
we don't know why. We don't
voted
post
for the wrong
anything
person,
bad.
that's why.
Well, you maybe, but
Suspended by whom?
by Twitter, and they're not responding to me. But we don't post that much when we do. It's
That's when you just
just
create a new
normal
one.
things.
You just create a new one.
Well, why is
yeah,
that?
but there's like 6,000 followers.
Yeah, we got a lot of followers.
Yeah, so I'm going to get in contact with them again. I mean, unless they think someone hacked in and had spammed something, but I don't see any of that.
So
that's
Twitter,
why it's
if you're
strange.
listening,
Yes, Twitter.
Unsuspend us.
Announce for Twitter.
You might be able to use that.
Yeah.
as
Like-
a incentive.
Like, you
mean,
know how,
Hold 'em
was it like NWA
hostage.
got big once they were sort of
Oh, yeah.
banned?
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys are a banned Twitter feed
Yes,
now.
we are.
We are.
Oh.
That's going to up your rate.
Hey, now we're
Right.
talking.
I agree.
How do we do that? Let's do some planning.
don't have
with
all
No,
the
we'll
Noel.
have to
answers, but-
tweet
Oh.
about it. Oh, we can.
You
Yeah.
can't. You
But-
can't.
Well, we do have another Twitter, even though it's hockey
Isn't that
related.
my
We
Twitter?
still put other things, just to make it simple. _hockey talk, and then if you follow that, we'll have info on when the main Twitter comes back.
Well, that because the other Twitter is Break THR Sports.
Yeah.
And the Periscope is Break Radio Show.
Yes.
I think I'm still on with my personal Twitter.
Yeah.
But you're right.
Yeah.
Where's the other one?
Well,
Well,
it's
we'll
suspended.
figure it out later.
BTBN. Where did
yeah.
it go?
This is
Is that the one that's off?
We're suspended, our main one.
And it totally went off there, right?
Well, it's still there for me when I log in.
I don't
but
see it.
It doesn't let you post and read anything new
Wow.
or
and
anything.
if you join us on Periscope, you can see the popular wink.
There you go.
Who's
Yeah.
the popular
It's
wink?
My wink. The
Yeah.
infamous wink.
Yeah, that is
Here,
a
like-
good wink.
Now, Dave, you try to wink.
How
are
was
you
that?
Are you okay? You have a stroke?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, let's try it again. All right. I only could do it with the left eye.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, you're right. I only see me. Where it used to be TBN was here.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We'll
Oh,
figure
no,
it
there
out.
it
We'll
is.
figure it out. We'll figure it out.
But-
I see it. Oh, cannot retrieve messages.
Right.
You are suspended, sir.
We are suspended. Gary Bettman
didn't know that
came
was-
out,
It's-
suspended us.
I made the one
yeah.
part up as you are suspended, sir. It
Sir.
says, yeah.
It's more cordial.
Yeah. So, wow, look at that. Oh, no, 4 days ago. I got something 4 days ago. Is that good?
Well,
I
I,
don't-
told
I
them
don't
to
know.
respond to my email, but maybe they responded to yours.
I didn't do an email.
No, I did, but
Oh.
I don't know. Go
You
ahead,
know what?
Joseph.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
and we want to welcome a very special guest here in studio as well, Eric Story. How are you, Eric?
Hello. I am terrific, and I'm really excited to get to the bottom of this whole Twitter suspension.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Because-
This
Give
is
it-
like a
This is-
mystery, isn't it?
We're having the wink.
Ah!
We're having the wink
Well done,
challenge.
sir.
Give us the wink.
Oh,
that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
How are
We gotta
the girls
challenge
handling it?
They're doing good. There's a LOL. Hi. Oh, someone's got a
Someone wants you.
I,
Oh, you have a
I.
girlfriend,
There's a lot of
right?
eyes.
But you do have a girlfriend.
I do.
See, there goes that idea.
Taken.
So,
Hashtag taken, right?
The
Oh, Liam
facades been
Nielsen?
shattered.
Taken 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, that's.
And just for to be fair, Greg, give us a wink.
Oh, that was
an
an
odd-
odd.
that
That
was
was an odd wing.
That was a
That was
prolonged
odd.
wink. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that is
blame it on
incredible.
my contacts.
Okay.
All right, so
Be
getting back
careful.
to Twitter, it is a mystery.
Yes.
and they killed our account. So that means it's a murder mystery. Dinner detective murder mystery.
You know, it's funny you say that.
Yeah? Yeah, it is, because he looks familiar.
He does.
We saw you at the Dinner Detective Interactive Murder Mystery. You are the actor who played a police officer.
Yes.
Detective. Not
And
just a police officer.
yeah,
He's
you
a
were
detective.
Yeah, I guess.
Because that's a higher rank, right?
Do you know
I
who
believe
won,
so.
by the way, the contest?
I do.
Who?
The man sitting across from me.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it.
Savvy Lovebug right here. Savvy Lovebug. I
She's
won.
back?
Savvy Lovebug, me. That's okay.
Oh, that's your name?
That was
Savvy?
my name, remember?
was your
Savvy
alias.
Lovebug.
Oh, that's
And who
right.
are you?
I don't know who I was. Ron Jeremy?
No, you were Dave were you
Oh,
Dave
the
Licious?
Dave Licious.
I think
I
you
don't
were
know
Dave
who I was.
Licious, yeah.
I didn't guess it,
And
though.
and Trisha was Trixie, I think.
Something like that.
I don't know.
It was sort of cool, though. But we're going to get into that because that was a fun event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great evening, and I really enjoyed it.
I did as well. It was a
Yeah.
lot of fun, and we actually, Eric and I have a mutual friend that I saw this weekend. I don't know why you weren't at the bar crawl.
You're still
Did
going
she
to
not
bar
invite you?
crawls?
I'm searching my memory.
Am I too old now?
Danielle?
Yeah, Danielle.
You know her.
I'm acquaintances.
Acquaintances. Okay.
Um,
Well, they downgraded. No longer friends.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I
Friends
mean-
with out benefits?
Friends, acquaintances,
Acquaintances without
period,
friendship.
which implies friends without friendship. There you go.
Oh, wow.
They know each other. They
That's
know each
because
other.
you have a
We know each
girlfriend now and she's disappointed.
Who's disappointed?
Danielle.
I couldn't speak to that at all.
Oh.
I had a
Let's get,
girlfriend when I met
and
her.
Greg, get Danielle on the phone.
Who?
Yeah, we have a surprise for you.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, no, but because we used to always talk about the bar crawls on the.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
How was it?
it was okay. It was less fun.
Les, what was
Yeah.
it? Was it the writing on
They're,
people's bodies?
they're asking.
bar crawl?
They're asking for we should do both spectrums of the rainbow. I think they
They
have that
remember
a little
that.
bit. I think it's a little different. than
remembered
both
that?
ends of the spectrum, both
Yeah.
spectrums of the rainbow.
We
But
probably should.
I,
What does that sound like to you, Eric? Both ends of the spectrum. That's a segment we used to do on another station.
Okay. What
Both
is it?
ends of the spectrum. What
Yes.
do you think?
What do I think it's referring to?
Yeah, it sounds pretty amazing.
Both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with physics, where you dissect lenses, prisms, and other reflective
You were
devices.
quite correct, sir. Can
yes,
you believe
it's like
You're
this.
kidding me.
It's like the Big
no,
Bang Theory.
I am kidding you. So it's not that.
You had my hopes up. I thought I got it right.
Yeah, you almost had the big
The,
winner.
the physics show wasn't.
No, it did
on
not
the short
work.
list, or-
The physiology, the physical body show was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Remember the women we had on?
We did.
Yeah. Or the women I had
That
on?
was in your dreams.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah, maybe we have some women on next week. Actually,
I hope
So
so.
stay tuned.
Yeah.
This the sausage party in here right now, but
Well, not quite a
saw that
party.
well,
Yeah. I'm moving away over here a little bit.
all right, Dave. But
You're not that big. So,
excuse
all right.
me,
Well,
because we're not on AM right now.
Yeah,
you can
we
make
could get a
jokes
little
like that?
raunchy, like Greg's always liked it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
anyway, where were we?
Well,
okay.
but both ends
Movies.
of the spectrum
Oh,
is,
yeah.
is a relationship advice type of discussion
Okay.
segment.
Yeah, Joseph
Dave's
and I-
old and I'm experienced,
Well, I'm not old.
and I'm young and inexperienced.
Yeah, that's how you can put it.
Older.
I'm older.
We're
Thank
just
you.
older. We're
We,
not-
we,
Well-
we like Eric.
Or in
Older.
this room, oldest.
Well,
as well.
oldest, but older
Yeah,
and experienced. And Joseph
young.
has yet to
Ish,
have
and-
a dream that is.
I dreamed about zombies last night.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, see.
Yeah.
So
Not that kind. Not necrophilia. No, that.
I don't know
that's-
what that
It
means.
was. You don't.
You don't
It
want.
sounds
it's good.
disgusting.
You
That's
don't want to know.
Yeah, we don't want to know.
Okay.
But
Well-
but he's still learning. To,
I don't know either, actually.
You don't either?
Just for the record.
I think
It
it's
sounded
like
I knew.
Is it bestiality or whatever it's
Jeez.
called?
And today's topic is bestiality. Let's see.
Oh,
we'll
that
change the Periscope to bestiality.
Oh,
and
so
we'll see
that's
how many,
with, like,
how many followers. Oh, we're going higher. We
That's
got
like
more
with
people.
sheep when they go not bad, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But yeah, so that we'll get back to both ends of the
so we
spectrum
give
here.
can you believe it? We give relationship advice, and I don't know how that ends up
I don't
with
know either.
bestiality.
Are you qualified in such matters?
Sort of.
Or just
Well,
life experience?
I'm a master practitioner in neurolinguistic programming. So I used to, and
Wait,
I
hold on,
still do.
Got to run that by me again.
Yeah, neuro-linguistic programming. Tony Robbins, most famous of the NLP practitioners. But I used to give a seminar, and I'll probably kick it up again, how to recognize red flags in potential partners. So I did that for years, and it was really cool because people are blindsided to the red flags, and they'll wake up one morning, and go, "Wow, how come I didn't see that before?" Of course, they did. They just
were
chose.
blind.
Yeah. So that's a great seminar. I think you'd like it.
You still do it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to kick it up again. I haven't done it in a few years, but we used to draw hundreds of people. So it's a lot of fun, and it's all about inner workings, about red flags, not the external ones, but the internal ones that filter your decisions on an unconscious basis. So everyone has attraction strategies unconsciously, and when they're not aware of it, they're picking people that they're blinded to and maybe not the best compatibility. So
That
does
happens
that?
in the world.
Yeah.
A lot of
But
people.
how are you? Let's start this. Both ends of the spectrum. How is it with you and the girlfriend? Is it good? You doing well?
Uh-oh.
Terrific.
How long have you been going out?
We will be 10 years.
Holy
Wow.
In the next month.
And she
actually.
doesn't want to get married?
We're both good.
Wow. Okay, that's
We're
okay.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not married.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well,
Are you good?
I'm good for now.
we're good,
I'm
too?
good. Yeah.
He's good for now.
Yeah. I'm good.
Yeah.
think
I
you're
mean,
actually good.
I don't know. You've never been called good, have you? By a
I
woman?
don't believe I have been. Have
Okay.
you ever been called good?
Oh yeah.
And is she? I was about to say ask something really like wildly inappropriate, but
Oh, I guess you can.
is it,
Let's ask the producer. Are we allowed to say anything?
Say anything.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Great movie, by the way.
yeah.
You know, I did. Is that the one with who?
John Cusack, 1989.
You know, I did like that movie.
Yes.
That was a cool movie.
Yeah.
It was.
I haven't seen
So
him.
Tricia says it's good. You're good in bed.
What? I wasn't talking
All
that.
right.
Oh,
Righty
okay,
then.
okay. Well, I wasn't sure.
I'm a great CPA.
He's great
That's
at one thing.
innuendo
Yeah.
for
CPA.
something. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
See. Okay.
Okay. She
Now-
sees what?
Who?
All right.
Yeah. See.
Nothing. All right.
Wow.
Well, but yeah,
Okay.
so that we'll have to do some more both ends of the spectrum.
will.
I'm qualified by not being qualified.
Yeah.
So that's the
He
that's
sees
the
it from a
difference.
different perspective.
Yes. Yeah.
He
So-
sees it from a very, which I admire actually, old-fashioned, one girl, one guy, lifetime and longer, and always soulmate type of material.
Yes.
See?
Soulmates. Hashtag soulmates.
So that's
Everyone
what,
out there. Hashtag soulmates.
That's what you believe in. That's what you're looking for. That's what you.
Yeah.
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 So gals, hands off this young man,
Hands off.
unless you are the one.
Yes.
Yes.
he's
the
not
one.
gonna- he
Hashtag the one.
He will not experiment, and on a
won't.
trial basis, which is sort of the problem of the world today.
Yes.
right?
Too
Don't
many
you think?
people just throwing it around.
Yeah, people
giving it,
just
Well,
giving
yeah.
it away for free.
Well, how would you know
Yeah.
who the one is, though, without doing some trial bases?
Aha.
Yeah.
I think intuition. Am I right?
You
I
have
think
to be able to read red flags.
I think when you
Yes,
know, yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah.
when you know, you know.
And if you have to ask a
You
question,
feel it
then
in
you
your
don't
stomach.
know. Well, I don't think that's where you usually feel it. However, at least that's what
in
I've
your
been
brain.
You feel it in your brain.
told. Yeah.
I feel it
Frontal
in my
cortex.
toes, actually,
the,
honestly.
the brain
It
sees
feels-
what the heart wants to feel.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh,
Shallow
no.
Hal. Did you
Oh,
see
I,
that
mi-
movie?
I missed it.
That was a great
oh.
movie. You
I
never
am-
saw that movie?
I know.
Fantastic.
She's like a hippopotamus.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know if you could make that movie these days.
No.
well, you're probably right. Politically, maybe not correct. And but Tony Robbins was in that.
Okay.
He's the one that hypnotized Jack Black, actually, into reframing how away from the cultural norms of what attraction means, and he started seeing the inner beauty. And I thought it was
He just made a very funny movie sound a lot more intelligent.
yeah, but it was really a great. I thought it had really profound moments in that movie, though. Remember the
Yeah.
the burn center scene?
Yes.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd highly recommend it. You haven't seen it, though.
I haven't.
Hmm.
I have some holes in my movie knowledge. I'm kind of a movie guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that in your presence because I'm sure that you're going to have a superior knowledge. But
Oh no.
Well, I
do
am
have
a
some
member
holes
of
in
the
mine.
Phoenix Film Critics Society.
Yeah, he
Ah.
is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very, very prestigious.
It's prestigious.
Not really, but it's good.
But he was Sumi Cum Laude or something. What's
Summa
it
cum
called?
laude.
What is it? ASU?
Now I don't even know. Summa
What
cum
is it?
laude.
What does that mean?
Kalaude.
I was smart.
Oh, that's
Yes.
so. You're number one in the class. Is that
Not
what
number
it means?
one in the class, but in the top percentage.
Top
percentage.
like 1%,
2%, I think.
2%.
Yes.
And how'd you do that?
By studying hard and not having friends in college.
Okay.
Cool.
Does that include girlfriends?
But speaking of,
Oh.
yes, exactly.
That's why
that's,
he's inexperienced.
that's pretty much it.
So he's assuming
I'm
come
smart,
mommy.
but not qualified. But yeah, so speaking of college, that's another thing Eric and I have in common. We both went to Arizona State University.
You did.
We did.
What did you
I did.
graduate in?
Urban planning.
Oh wow.
Nice.
If you want to make a list of the most boring sounding majors, just look at the
Well, John
top of that
Travolta
list.
did that too. With Debbie Winger, he was in urban planning.
Oh, the movie
Urban Cowboy.
Planner.
I know.
where
That's
they
a pretty
where
good
they,
movie.
Where they draft up some
Yeah.
construction drawings.
That's a pretty good movie. Why did she go with the creep though? The creepy guy and dump John Travolta. What the heck, right?
Because John Travolta's not creepy at all.
Well, the other guy was in
At
that
that point,
movie.
he wasn't.
Yeah, he was okay. But was it Deborah Wing? Yeah, I mean, she. God, what's wrong with these women? They go with the bad boys, right? Have you
I don't
noticed
know.
that?
It's
In that movie
it's
they
a
do.
common theme.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Women
I don't
in
get
general.
it. Why is that? That's a really good.
Yeah,
Both on the
I know.
spectrum.
It's like some girl sees some shirtless guy with a drill, and he's like, he's all sweaty.
With a drill.
With the drill.
drilled.
And that.
A
Okay.
drill.
I
Why are we
just-
talking about drills?
I don't know. It's just like
It's not called a drill. I know you're inexperienced, but it's really not a drill. Unless you're battery operated, are you?
I'm not.
Okay. you're not.
Sometimes.
All right.
I don't
So,
think I am.
but yeah, the bad boy syndrome, that could be a topic at one point we could talk about. Why women pick the bad boys.
That is a really good topic.
It's a
Mark
great
that down.
topic.
Write it down here on your notes.
Yeah, I'll remember. Bad boy.
Y'all remember.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm still thinking of the drill. But you go to the dentist a lot? Okay. Hope it's a female.
Some
So-
people might,
yeah.
because they might that might be another fetish. We mark that down.
A drill fetish?
for the dentist.
A
You were
dentist
actually going to
fetish?
write it down.
No,
weren't
I'm
you?
not going to do
All right.
that.
Well, I was going to say, what
Yeah.
is,
Yes.
you liked ASU? ASU, good school, right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed my 4.5 years
Yeah.
there.
Did you party?
A little bit.
You had a girlfriend at the time?
Nah,
Not that you want to
not-
speak of.
Not a. I knew some people.
All right. Now we're talking. All right.
They were
so
acquaintances.
he
They
knows
were,
about-
they were
They were
acquaintances.
he knows about drilling then. Okay. All right.
Okay,
So
Dave said it. But anyway, so we were also talking about our movie knowledge.
what is that? Knowledge.
Movie knowledge. We were talking about movies, and I think that we since we haven't been on the air, Dave, I
Yeah.
think we should talk before we
About
get into
Sean Spicer,
the
that
dinner.
he's no longer
the dinner
press
detective.
secretary.
What?
Oh yeah, the dinner detective.
Before we get into the dinner detective,
yeah.
we've got to talk about a few movies briefly here
Briefly.
that came out, not came out of the closet, but came out.
I don't get it coming out of the closet, but
No,
is there
I'm just-
something you want to
I'm
tell
just-
us?
no, I'm
You
just
win
like-
the poll.
No,
Greg wins the
Greg
poll.
does not win any polls.
Okay, no polls.
So, but I know, Dave, one that both you and I saw,
Was called.
Wonder Woman.
I saw that.
Speaking of women,
Yeah.
yes.
She
Have
is.
you heard of that one?
I have.
Yeah.
How
She-
could you not? If you're anywhere near social media that week. That it
Oh,
came
it's
out.
huge.
Yes.
She is gorgeous and a great actress, by the way.
What's her name, Greg?
I don't know.
Gail Gadot?
Gal Gadot.
Gail-
Gal Gadot.
Who?
Gadot. or
Gail
Gadot?
Gadot.
Gadot?
Gadot.
Someone of
Yeah.
those.
Oh.
Yeah, she might be French.
And she was Miss Israel, I believe,
Yes.
and really talented and beautiful. Look, raise your hand if you think she's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Only Eric and I think she's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if we have
I
video
don't. I
footage,
didn't.
I'll put
I
it.
didn't.
You didn't
You
think she
didn't?
was beautiful?
No.
What about Chris Pine?
No.
Oh, okay.
Equally beautiful.
Yeah.
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 Different end of the spectrum.
I
but
liked
equally
it though.
beautiful.
I give it a
Great movie.
high thumbs up.
I gave it a thumbs down. I was
What?
thoroughly
Oh.
bored with Wonder Woman.
What?
I was thoroughly
Are you-
bored. I did not like
It was
it.
amazing.
Are you
You
guys? Are you
saw
guys? Is it part of the Marvel universe?
Yeah, no,
Or
DC.
part of the
DC.
DC.
stuff?
Yeah.
So you the
DC, not CD, DC.
the prerequisites to that movie were Batman versus Superman, and
Yeah.
you have to know all the.
I
all
don't
the
think
movies
you have
ahead
to
I
of
don't
time.
think
No,
for that
I-
one you didn't have
I mean,
to
you
know.
Not
never
really.
do. But does it hurt? Does it help?
Probably helps a
could
little
a little
bit.
bit.
It might
Yeah.
be a little, yeah, because she was in Batman versus Superman, right?
Yeah, for a little
Yeah,
bit.
she was just at
Yeah.
the end, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple scenes earlier on, too.
Well, I
So-
thought. Yeah, go ahead.
Was the movie good on its own merit?
Yeah.
I thought so. I thought it was really a cool movie. Actually,
It
a lot of action.
was great, I thought.
I was
Yeah.
I was so bored. I was
Really?
so bored.
Well, wouldn't you like to be on that island with all the Amazon women?
No,
What?
because
You're kidding me.
did they shave their legs?
Who cares at that point?
Who cares at that
Yeah.
point?
I mean,
What's
They
the
were
island with
beautiful.
the Amazon women?
Because there was only
you didn't
women.
see
They
the
didn't.
movie?
No.
He didn't. Hasn't
No,
seen
well,
it.
you gotta see
it starts out
It's been too
all
long.
women on
Chris
I mean,
Pine
and, they
and all
weren't-
women.
And they weren't the L word. They were just
Yeah.
regular women without guys.
It wasn't even an orgy.
They were starving for
Well, I'm
guys.
sure there might
No,
have
they had
been
it-
some stuff going on.
Well, maybe, but
we
they
had
did.
hidden cameras in there.
Oh yeah, they did have. They had a big purpose though in life. So their
Yeah.
purpose were the main thing that controlled their behavior. So they didn't probably think of guys all that much, except the Wonder Woman. She was. You don't think she's beautiful?
I thought she was okay. I didn't think. I think
Wow.
there's a lot more beautiful women out there.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I guess
I'm
it's
sorry.
like
She's-
some people
she's-
like pepperoni and some people like
I don't like
sausage.
pepperoni or sausage.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
But you
Vanilla
know,
or chocolate?
yeah.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Okay.
chocolate,
Or Neapolitan.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp and what's
But-
chocolate?
You got to see it though. In my opinion,
like-
You
Greg's
got any? I
opinion
say with
based,
any
yeah.
movie, you
Yeah.
should see it and,
Liked
and
it.
have your own opinion on it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But better than that one, maybe,
What did you see?
is Planet of the Apes.
Okay, you saw Planet of the
Original?
Apes. War
No,
War for the Planet of
Yeah,
the
the
Apes.
last one.
Oh, the newest.
Fantastic movie. A lot of nonverbal communication. It was priceless how they directed that and made that movie with a lot of nonverbal communication. There was a young upcoming star, I think she was 13, played a tremendous role. She was, I think, mute. She couldn't talk, so her expressions were priceless. This is really a good movie. I think you would like that. No one
This-
here's
this
seen
the
it.
third
I
one?
haven't seen it
yeah,
yet.
it's the third in this.
I think it's the final
version of the
one, I
franchise.
guess.
Well,
Maybe.
Yeah,
They
maybe.
say it.
I liked the first two. I liked the first one of
Well,
them a lot
You'd
more.
probably like this.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. Yeah.
And what else have anyone seen? You've seen?
Spidey.
Oh, Spider-Man.
I have
You saw?
not.
Have you seen? No.
I saw Spider-Man: Homecoming.
I
Spider-Man:
didn't see it yet.
Homecoming, of course.
I think we'll agree on this one.
you do. Okay.
I hope.
Well, because our Spider-Man is Tobey
Maguire.
Yeah, no, not anymore. though.
Really?
I think Tom Holland
That's
was
two
the best
back.
one yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's better than.
I think so. But better, and I liked Andrew Garfield, even though those Spider-Mans I wasn't a huge fan of. But I think Tom Holland was great. I mean, he really fits the mold. Even though he's in his 20s, he truly looks like a teenager.
Yeah.
And so,
Did you find
it
Tom
fit in.
Holland to be attractive?
He's a good-looking guy. No, don't get me wrong, but I prefer Michael Keaton. No,
Okay.
I thought they everyone did great though. The acting was great, and some nice little Easter eggs, I guess, in there if you pay attention to all the Marvel Universe movies. It was great. It was funny. Marissa Tomei is still
Oh, she's
amazing.
cool.
As
She's
Aunt May.
his aunt.
Yeah,
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
There's some
Wow.
stunt
Oh.
casting, right?
yeah, it's
yeah.
a good stuff.
Although she is no longer a spring chicken.
No.
No.
She's not
She has
since.
aged well.
Yeah, I forget
Yeah.
that one movie where. Oh gosh, it was a dirty
Which one?
movie with Natasha Lyonne, and
Don't
she was in
remember
it. She
that.
played her sister.
Beverly Hills,
Beverly-
something
yeah.
of Beverly Hills Slums.
Slums of Beverly
Wasn't
Hills.
that- yeah.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was good in that. But yeah, I liked
Yeah.
Spider-Man: Homecoming. I thought it
Good,
was.
Yeah.
I was surprisingly a little bit bored
Really?
with it. Yes, I expect a little more excitement and action.
Well, what excites you? I mean,
I don't.
You
know what?
you-
Maybe there's might be one in here that I'm excited by.
I mean, you put down Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
You got bored during Wonder Woman and Spider-Man.
I wasn't bored. I was a little
What?
underwhelmed by Spider-Man. I'm giving it a thumbs
Really?
up. I'm giving
Okay.
Spider-Man: Homecoming a thumbs up. I just
Yeah.
it felt too much like a teenager superhero movie, which is I guess what it's supposed to be, but it didn't feel as epic as it could have.
Well, here's the
felt.
main question to really understand the makeup of Joseph. Were you
I don't
bored?
wear makeup, but thank you.
You're right,
I
but
just
were
don't
you
need it.
bored during Debbie Does Dallas?
I have not been of
A
pleasure fan.
A pleasure fan.
I don't.
It's a pleasure.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. You go to the theaters back then, and that's what happened in the audience. But were you bored during that time?
I haven't seen that. I wasn't alive
oh,
at
I'm
that time.
so sorry.
Yeah, I know.
It's a classic, by the way.
I have heard of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'm the only one old enough to opening night trying to get in, and I was driving by, and the lines were around the corner. But then I stood in line. I couldn't get in. but people were saying, "You perverts," you know. So it was the first of its kind, I think. Well, not quite the first.
They say that to you when you go to Chick-fil-A too, though.
Yeah, well, that's true. Well, yeah, that's right, right?
Yeah.
Well, not to me. They don't.
They don't do it to you?
No, but you're right. There was controversy there. I'm trying to remember what was that. They had some controversy.
Chick-fil-A controversy?
Yeah,
There was, yeah.
something.
Yeah. I dressed up like a cow a couple Tuesdays ago. That wasn't the end of the sentence. At
It could have been.
It could have. I could just
Not sure what that
2
means.
Tuesdays ago. No, it was Cow Appreciation Day. And,
So you
and I
dressed
dressed
up
up
as a
like
cow?
you go to Chick-fil-A dressed up as a cow,
Oh,
and you get free
You get
chicken.
free stuff?
Yeah, they give you a free meal.
really?
Anyone who's smart does that.
Well, I didn't, but I could have qualified if I walked in anyway. So,
Aw.
but
Aw. Well, I know some people who it could qualify.
But I
if
do
it was
like
a
Chick-fil-A. You like
hippopotamus.
Chick-fil-A? It's pretty tasty.
Sure, yeah.
I like it. It's probably one of the best. Some
tasty.
people think Cane's is better, but I don't know about that, right?
I haven't had Cane's.
Raising Cane's.
I mean,
It's hard to-
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It's hard to beat
I like
KFC.
sugar canes, but you haven't tried Cane's. But Chick-fil-A is good. Right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
tasty, yeah.
What do you pick? Cane's or Chick?
Oh, man, that's tough. I mean, I haven't really done either of them in a while.
Oh,
I think Cane's is more filling, where it's delicious, but after you might get a little bit of, where's the bathroom? Chick-fil-A, not quite as much. So there's that, the Polynesian sauce, but yeah, the owners of Chick-fil-A, they're a bit nutty, but the food is good. So we'll
the food,
you know.
they're closed Sundays.
yeah, I
Was
guess
it-
so.
Was it Chick-fil-A that wasn't... What was the controversy?
They
They weren't paying for...
I don't remember exactly. It was something, I think, about throwing support or money against anti-LGBT
Oh,
groups
that's
and
right.
stuff like that.
And then I think a part of some group, LGBT, or some part of that, or some group, had they said they designated a day to go at every Chick-fil-A, and I thought I heard they were supposed to do a kiss.
Yeah, I remember something like that.
And I go,
think.
that's sort of
Yeah.
going out of bounds. I mean, it doesn't matter politically what you're for or not. To demonstrate even any type of kiss, whether it's opposite sex or not, I'm not sure that's appropriate in a restaurant.
Do a kiss?
No, to make
What's
out.
wrong with that? I don't know.
What?
I don't think it.
Public
it's bad.
displays of
Come on.
affection.
Well, I mean,
Everyone public display.
but no,
displays
for the
of-
purpose of getting your point across. I guess you could learn from that.
I'm surprised to hear you give that point of view.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah,
But
that's weird.
well, let me
been-
revise it. No, let's ask
How
why
does
you're
this relate
surprised.
to Wonder Woman? That's
Yeah.
Yes. We
okay.
do have another
Wonder
list of
Yeah.
movies. We do actually.
Am I going to
So-
get flack from people now? I didn't take a position.
Probably.
No.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
we can make people get flack on you.
Oh
We'll do
yeah,
that.
Affleck, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, some
Yeah.
others we'll run through.
Yeah.
Despicable Me 3.
I didn't see
Didn't
it.
see, no.
I liked the second one. I didn't care for the first one. Have you?
I don't think
Despicable
I
Me?
saw either one.
No. Okay.
Blind Spot.
Okay. Well, I thought it was just
That's
okay.
a good movie too, Blind Spot.
A TV
You
show.
saw that? What's his name?
Blind Side or Blind Spot?
No, Blind Spot.
I don't know.
That's a
that.
TV show.
It is?
Blind Spot is.
I made it up. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably been one.
I think
if
Bruce
maybe.
Willis. I just saw an article on Demi Moore about. Anyway,
He's got
that's a
ADD.
di- Yeah.
Uh,
What? You don't like
I
her?
just saw a
Oh, Demi Moore is great.
How many times she been married? Let's see. Trivia.
I have no
Take a guess.
3.
You're correct.
Yeah.
She's,
Rob
she's
Lowe,
still beautiful
right,
at her
and
age.
then
She is really nice.
She is. Yeah.
She should hang out with Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
She's
probably
great
does.
They
too.
probably have
You
the
think they
secrets.
do?
They got the secrets.
Really? They got some action.
And Gal Gadot, sort of like the
Dave,
younger
your phone.
version,
Your
you know,
phone.
nice
And-
We're on the air.
brunette there.
It's an audience
Yeah.
member.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Stop talking about sex. Okay. The L Word is coming back on TV.
Okay.
Remember that?
I never saw it.
Showtime.
You've seen it.
Nope.
I tricked
I've
you.
heard of it.
Yeah. He knows
I
even
know
the
of.
time.
I know of everything. I've
Yeah.
never seen.
I think I saw it. It wasn't heavy enough for me.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, not bad.
Well, Despicable Me 3, I'm giving a slight thumbs down to. I didn't really care for it.
Aw.
I didn't see- you saw it?
47,
Oh.
47 meters down Sharks.
Didn't
Shark
see
movie?
that.
A shark movie? No.
Isn't
Theaters?
it? I didn't
Yeah,
see
in
it.
theaters.
Isn't it Shark Week too this week?
I think it might have been like right
Yeah.
around here. Yeah, but this is a couple months ago.
You probably like
47
that,
meters
I
down.
bet.
I was looking forward to it a lot. The girls get they get locked in the cage, and then the cage falls down, and they can't get them back up, and the sharks are attacking at them.
And what happened?
You'll have to see the movie to find out. I didn't really care for that either. I
Were
thought
they
it was
cute,
very
at
dark.
least?
You know, all these
Was-
horror movies that are too dark and stuff like that. It was I couldn't see enough. If
Oh,
you're gonna-
dark, like
darkly
literally.
lit, yes, yeah, not dark like.
Did you want to be one of the sharks though?
No.
Probably.
So is
Mandy Moore used to be attractive.
Yeah, she still is.
Oh, I wouldn't kick her out of a cage.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Would I?
Would you take a bite out of her?
Well, it wouldn't be a bite, but
Okay.
it would be a
Sharks nibble first.
yeah, exactly. That's the technique.
Just like Trisha.
Was this
Little
based,
nibble.
Oh God.
All right. Well then, Rough Night. Rough Night is
Oh, the Hangover for
pretty
women.
much. That's what I thought it was. That's what I
Oh,
thought it was.
that's
have
what
you,
it's marketed
You've heard?
as.
Yeah, that's what they marketed it as Hangover for women. Big cast there.
I haven't heard of it.
I haven't
What-
either.
What's her name? I can't remember her name.
Melissa
Scarlett
McCarthy.
Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson, yes.
Oh.
Yes, Scarlett Johansson.
Kate
Yes, thank you
McKinnon.
very much. Kate, yes.
Kate
and she
McKinnon.
steals the show. Kate McKinnon
As
is
usual.
excellent. Yes,
Yeah.
as,
She
as
always
anything,
is.
including
But she's,
Ghostbusters.
But I think she's the L word though.
She is, but
Okay.
Yeah.
who cares?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
It's
what I'm
okay.
saying.
And,
I wouldn't
and this
care.
she
No,
was
it's
played Australian
fine.
and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I thought that was actually my pick for recently. It's
Best movie of
the few months, I guess.
best
It's
music?
it's not that great though. I mean, it's just it's still it's interesting because it's not The Hangover. It's all in one room for the whole movie. You know, not the whole
Interesting.
movie, but it's like for a big portion of the movie. They kill a stripper and then they have to hide the body
That was
and stuff like that.
a very
It's not
bad
as-
thing.
Yeah.
Well, I know, and that
Did
was
you
an
see
excellent
that?
movie. Oh, Very Bad Things
Nice.
is excellent.
How did that?
Christian
Did-
Slater.
Yes.
Oh, he's good.
And lots of classic '90s actors. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeremy
Wow.
Piven.
Piven, Daniel Stern.
Daniel
So
Stern.
and because it
yeah.
reminded me of that, you know, like maybe a little bit of
Was
nostalgia.
it a
I liked it.
ripoff or was it?
Not really. It wasn't as dark. It was more comedic than that, and you know, because that had more
Dark,
dark tone.
figurative.
Yes,
Mhm.
thank you for
So,
clarifying.
is it as I get older, I notice songs that I hear, brand new songs,
Yeah.
that I say, oh, that's Tom Petty,
yeah.
the Sam Smith song. I hear new songs, and then in them I hear the old version.
Oh wow.
So
okay.
I'm wondering if that's just experience or not. And now I'm wondering with movies, it's acceptable to just do the same movie 20 years later?
Do you see
slightly-
dead people?
Not usually.
Oh.
We probably will soon, like you said, with all the remakes and stuff.
So
Potentially.
you hear
The
the
Seventh
old
Sense is
version
coming.
of the new from the new. You hear the old.
I hear the jingle or the beat or whatever the
Yeah.
rhythm in the new stuff, and I wonder if it's the same with movies now, that you can go back 20 years.
Oh, the remake.
you can
Yeah.
sort of even just not a literal remake, but just a cousin, right? Very
yeah.
bad
Oh.
things. The
Yeah.
same plot from what you're telling me.
It is. It kind
Good
of
point.
is.
as this
Yeah.
one, and you can get away with it 20 years later.
Yeah.
I think you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Nice.
thought that one was good. I'm giving it a slight thumbs up, just really quick, so that we can get to our main topic today, The House, starring Will Ferrell.
Didn't see it.
Wish I didn't.
It looks
was,
silly.
It was
Oh,
very
really?
silly, so silly. Just yeah. They run a gambling place in their house, and it's just not funny at all. And
Did you know Jason Mantzoukas,
no.
the actor who plays? I believe he's Greek.
Okay.
But he's darker skin, got a beard, and he plays one of Sacha Baron Cohen's friends in The Dictator.
Okay. Okay.
He's an improviser in New York, and he's done other stuff. I don't know if you
Wow.
have seen him much.
Oh.
How was he? Because he's one of the funniest.
I saw it a while ago, so I don't because he was a smaller part. I don't,
Yeah.
you know, but I thought the
much.
entire movie. I didn't laugh even once. I didn't
Oh.
even laugh even once. It was just slapstick and nonsense.
Wow.
Was there a big director or writer of that movie?
I
Was
don't
it
even
Adam
remember.
McKay that he directed?
I don't remember if it was or if it wasn't. I don't know. Because when we're doing
Not
so many
memorable.
movies like this, yeah, it wasn't very memorable at all.
I saw a movie that was out 8 months ago. Hacksaw Ridge.
Yes.
You liked it?
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. There we go. That's my
And
comment.
and briefly, The Mummy. Also,
The Mummy.
Don't see Tom Cruise.
Bad?
Yeah, and they're trying to make the whole universe. You know, the
The
monster
monsters.
universe. Yeah, and so they're bringing back Frankenstein and all that stuff.
How about Jack Reach?
Jack Reacher?
Yeah, that one.
Jack Reacher.
I'm reaching for something.
Yeah,
here.
Okay.
that one was good. But
I
that
liked
wasn't
it.
a monster movie.
Yeah.
But that was Tom Cruise.
Will they make a third one? I really love those movies.
I don't know.
Too bad. Okay, you've
I'm
seen it,
not sure.
Jack Reacher? Really good, Tom Cruise.
No of it.
No.
You've heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, really
No.
good stuff. And there's like 30 books out
And-
on it. They
and
could
there-
go endlessly on that.
And there are so many other movies coming out,
Yeah,
and including one that you said that you were looking forward to.
Dunkirk.
Yes, Dunkirk.
Yes.
yeah, it's out.
Christopher Nolan. It is out.
You're gonna see it tonight.
Probably tomorrow or Saturday.
Tomorrow night?
Tomorrow or Saturday.
All right. The girlfriend.
No, she doesn't like quote unquote scary movies.
That's a scary movie.
And her
Then it's a war
she's
movie.
got a broad definition of scary.
Yeah.
Suspense equals scary. Anything in
Oh.
space equals scary for her.
Oh,
She's-
so
yeah, it's
so
a
you
joke
can't
with me.
watch a whole lot of stuff with her.
Correct. I
Oh.
have to filter.
Yeah, that makes it well, I guess challenging, but
Yeah.
probably okay.
Yeah, I mean, I took her to was it Super 8 about a year or two after we met,
Well, that's scary.
and there was a jump scare where she literally almost fell into my chair
Oh,
from her chair, jumped
Oh.
into me,
Well, there you go.
and ever since then she always brings it up as the
she didn't like jumping into you, or not, or the movie.
she didn't like the scare that caused her to jump into me.
Wow.
But you
That's
did, right? Yeah.
I was
That's the whole
He was
reason,
okay
isn't it?
with it.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason.
well, it was a crowded theater, and I figured I don't do PDA, so I figured
Oh, okay. But Dave is a CPA.
Yeah, which is different.
which is different.
Yeah, cleaning, pressing, alterations. Okay.
Yes. Well, yeah. So, but you know what? It now is the great time to see a movie because it is so hot out there.
It's very hot out there.
Or you can do something even more exciting and become involved in the show. Right, Dave?
Yeah, if you are a fan of that midnight, great old type of movie called, I forgot. Remember, long ago, you participated in the movie 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
Oh, Rocky Horror?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Well, I'm just saying you can become a part of the experience because if you're just watching a movie,
Yeah.
it's great. I enjoy doing that. But you're just watching a movie. You can actually become a part of the show and you
How?
can solve the mystery.
Interactive.
Oh,
It's interactive.
exactly.
Yes.
I get
And
it.
we had a chance to go
Yes, we did.
and experience firsthand this very exciting adventure. Dave and I and Trisha. And as we
Excellent.
said, I was Savvy Lovebug. Dave was Dave Licious. Trisha was Trixie.
Something like that.
And we all became different characters. And it's amazing. Dave, tell us about this exciting experience.
Well, I really enjoyed it. First of all, we walked in,
It's called the
and
Dinner
there
Detective,
There
right?
were hors d'oeuvres. Yeah, the Dinner Detective. No, it's actually Dinner Detective Interactive Murder Mystery, I think it's officially called.
Okay.
But I walked in, and it was a nice room at a hotel, nice hotel. And they had some hors d'oeuvres, and you picked your seats, and you needed good seats because a lot of the action happened in the center of where all the other tables were. And you got to, meet people, and then eventually I think they, well, I don't want to go through the whole thing, but
Right, we don't, because the thing is, you
Yeah.
want to be surprised, and so if you do
Yeah.
know someone who has experienced this, I know they change it from time to time, right?
Yeah, the
Yes,
script.
the script.
They changed the
itself,
script,
yep.
yes.
In
Yeah.
a few months and a few weeks actually.
Oh wow,
So you
okay.
guys-
Oh, we could
Might
come
we can
back.
go again.
back.
That would be good. Well, Eric did a great job. Our guest here today
Eric Story with
Eric
an
Story.
IE.
with an
Yep.
IE and a phenomenal acting job. You're a great actor, and you played the role
Oh,
perfectly.
Stop it.
No, you really did. I really enjoyed both you and your partner there, the girl. What's her
Yes,
name?
Jen.
Jen. You worked really well together. I thought there was some chemistry going on. Don't worry, Eric's girlfriend. I don't mean that type of chemistry, but
No.
but when you do live,
Figurative.
yeah, it was really good. Do you improvise a lot? It looked like you improvise a bit sometimes.
Yeah, I do improv weekly, and I have for
Really, where is
several
that?
years now.
In Scottsdale?
The place that I took classes originally and play a couple times a month is called the Torch Theater.
And where is
It
that?
It is on Central, just south of Camelback.
Really?
I've
I
been
didn't-
there. It's great.
I haven't seen that one.
It's good.
It is cool stuff, though. So that helped your acting career.
Yes, I kind of got into both at the same time. You can call it a career because
Yeah.
Dinner Detective does pay you. It's one of those
No doubt.
rare
Yeah.
acting jobs that pays you. But yeah, I took the classes at the Torch Theater and a different theater before that, and I had zero experience acting at all before that. I was
Really?
kind of a comedy nerd and was always an observer, so to speak, but never got involved.
So what drew you to be wanting to be in comedy or acting? What was the driving force, the motivation?
I don't know. I don't know if you can put a finger on it as much
Yeah?
as just I grew up watching stand-up, and I
You feel different when you're acting in front of people,
You know
like
what
an energy?
I always wanted to see if I could do it.
Okay, that's
but
a good
my
reason.
whole life, I was always sort of afraid,
Yeah.
like I'm sure many people are in many
Oh,
things.
no question about it. Public speaking or acting. and
Yes. And so I was an athlete in high school. And
What did you play?
Didn't golf, track and field, basketball.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Multi-talented.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to keep busy, but I didn't leave any room for anything else.
No.
And we weren't a big arts school.
Dave was on the chess team.
I was, actually. Yeah.
I always wanted to learn how to play chess at more than I know where the pieces go level.
Well,
It's a
you're
skill,
right, because there's a lot of strategy. My claim to fame is I lost to the L.A. City champion in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
But
you had to get there.
Yeah, I had to get there. I qualified.
You had to be good enough.
Yeah, I did play basketball, however. Okay, so tell us. So you proved to yourself you could do this.
Well, that's one of the things that taking improv classes drills into you right away is like take a chance, do something that scares you.
Yeah.
Follow the fear is a kind of a big quote. And so I'd only been doing it for like a year, and a guy that I knew told me about this audition for the Dinner Detective.
Oh, really?
And I had never been to an audition in my life, and I didn't know what to do.
Wow.
I took a headshot with my cell phone in the mirror of my bathroom.
A selfie.
A half hour before the audition.
And someone was in the shower behind you, and you didn't know you picked them up, too.
I was fresh out of the shower.
It wasn't.
Oh.
It wasn't a Anthony Weiner shot, was it?
Well, it could have been. It just depends
No,
what
sir.
name you use.
I did crop it just below my shoulders, so you
Okay.
can see that I have no shirt on.
Really? Okay.
It looks like if you go to like sex offender website or
Yeah.
something, like a mugshot.
Oh.
It looks like a mugshot.
Wow.
And this was my headshot for the first audition of my life that I printed off at FedEx Kinko's on the way there. It's highly unprepared.
How many
But
people
I did.
were interviewing or auditioning?
They were solo, so I think something like 50.
A lot of people.
Enough, yeah.
So how did you – obviously you were picked, I suspect, at that point. Do they pick like the top 5 out of 50 or, top –
I think the original cast had about 15 or 20.
But that's quite an honor that you were
And-
able to get picked.
Yeah, and they had me kind of pegged as playing in the detective role
Yeah,
right away, which gave me some confidence.
no doubt.
I was very bad at the very beginning, no doubt about that.
How do you know?
But I grew into it.
How do you know you were bad?
I was new to it, and frankly, I don't think I had enough
Confidence.
prep time.
Oh,
I'd only seen the show like once.
That's it?
1.5 times before I performed it.
wow.
But I did have a good teacher, and I studied the script, and I tried to figure out where they were trying to get the comedy out of, and I tried.
Right. Wow, that's
understand
really cool. Now, have you ever played other than a detective for this?
Yes.
Yeah. What other parts?
There are seated actors. So, like you were saying,
Remember,
when
yeah.
the guests arrive, you check in and take your seat. There's a
Yeah.
host and a co-host who
That's right.
are not part of the fiction,
Right.
but they will tell you where to sit and they'll help you with your dinner and such.
Yeah.
And there are seated actors who are in amongst the crowd who nobody knows who they are.
So you played that
So
role,
you could,
whatever role
I played
that
one
was.
of those. Yep.
Did you prefer that or the main star? Which one do you like better? He
Well,
was the main
I
star.
think technically the person is the main star. We are
The winner.
the win. Well, not
The
even the winner.
guests.
Just you eating, whoever goes there.
Well, yeah, you won. Yes.
I did. Yes,
Yeah.
I was the star. But I'm saying technically you are the star because you.
You can be if you want.
Well,
Well, I didn't guess. I was wrong, so I
But
couldn't be the star.
That's okay. You don't have to.
But
get
you
it
were
right.
awesome. So tell us, I mean, how long you've been? 5 years, right? You've been doing
5
that.
years.
And what have you learned in the last 5 years about yourself and about other
Ooh.
people doing this?
Good question.
I'm a master at questions.
I'm surprised. Usually, when someone says "good question" to Dave, he celebrates. So
Yeah, I
I'm surprised.
usually will.
He's becoming more humble right now. I
I'm
think.
humble.
Smugly cross his arms.
Yes.
My work here is done.
I'm on a
He's like,
raise.
yes.
Exactly. Yeah, I used to do that, didn't I?
You did.
What have I learned?
About yourself first.
About myself. Well, this is kind of a cheesy and generic idea, but I think it applies to possibly anybody. You can do a lot more than you may have thought that you could from
Makes
the beginning.
sense. Yeah, that's a good learning.
I adapted. I wasn't great at the beginning. Through repetition and hard work and studying stuff, I got better.
Yeah.
I also learned how it differs. That performance in that role is different than when I do improvisation on a stage, because the audience, you have to read the audience.
In terms of the murder mystery?
The murder
audience,
mystery,
You have
yes.
to read the audience.
Yes.
Which brings me to another question.
Okay.
Here it is.
What did you read about us?
No. I know what he read about you. You're the other end of the spectrum.
Okay.
However,
Some spectrum.
yeah. What's one of your most interesting experiences? You've probably done quite 5 years with murder mystery. Probably what, 100 or so or more.
Yeah, I'm at like 120. I
Yeah.
wanna say.
So that's quite a bit.
Yep.
Anyone being disruptive, a
Oh, yes.
heckler, and how did you handle that? Set up the scene there. I'm always
Um,
curious about it. We were a very respectful audience, I think.
Absolutely.
Let me see. Wasn't there someone, or was that a seated actor that was a little
I think
weird?
it was what?
No, I think overall it was respectful.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
So what was that scene like? What
Well,
happened?
In general, the audience is very good. Overall, the course of the shows I've done, every now and then you get somebody who is drinking, and they decide that they're the star, and really, what you can do to combat that. I've never had anyone heckle, but people will start calling out stuff early, while we're supposed to be going through the script essentially. And if you just quiet down and let them take in the awkward silence that they just created
Right.
in front of a group of 50 to 70 strangers,
They'll stop?
they generally get embarrassed enough to stop,
Really?
because I think it's because there's so many eyes on them, and so you can do that. That was an old teacher's trick, which is you just quiet down.
That's right. And
They'll
you
realize.
are a former teacher
I am.
of, I think, 6th, 7th,
Of-
8th, and a little bit of high school.
Yes.
I'm a mind reader. Yes. So that what you learned, and that was effective.
Yeah, and I did have one woman and man one night who I think she was altered, and by that I mean not just alcohol. She was drinking, but she was talking the whole time. And when someone's talking, we have the host will walk up to them and say, we need to keep it down so that everyone who wants to hear can hear.
Sure.
'Cause it's like
Makes
talking in a
sense.
movie. It's rude.
That's
But
right.
this woman was kind of screaming out, laughing, and started bawling at one point,
Really?
and told me that it was her birthday, and she was staying at the property, and she wanted to
Take you upstairs?
Hire you?
No, she was mad at me because I asked her to quiet down.
Oh,
And she told me that I embarrassed her and that I was very rude, and it was.
That's too bad.
And I thought that her boyfriend who was with her, who was, I believe, sober, I thought he was going to be like, it's okay, Eric. You know,
He
it's her
got mad,
birthday,
too.
He didn't help at all. He just stood there and gave me the.
Wow.
So they left luckily about halfway through the show.
Oh, that's good. That's incredible. Yeah, that's unfortunate because it is an intimate type of setting.
I compare it to like a wedding reception minus the DJ.
and it's
Yeah.
a good kind of like icebreaker. You meet the people in there too, because you give it the
Yeah, you talk to
opportunity to
them,
walk
yeah.
around and meet everyone.
One of the first things that you do. Yep.
Which is sort of
Kind
cool.
of pushes you outside of your comfort zone, maybe if you aren't.
Yeah,
aren't
if you don't like
comfortable with that.
sort of networking type of
How
deals.
did you guys find that part of it?
I loved it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was suspicious of everyone.
I would. Yes.
I lost my wallet 3 times. No, I'm kidding.
That means you found it twice.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, it was. I like that part. You know, meet some nice people, and you don't know if they're a seated actor or not.
Right.
So I asked for their SAG card, and I knew who it was.
Ah.
But are you a member of SAG?
I'm not.
Yeah, I probably. But eventually, I see good things for you in the future, in the area of acting.
Well,
Now, have you ever had groupies after you?
Groupies?
Yeah. I used to be in a band, so I used to.
I have not had groupies.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
I've had a couple of phone numbers handed to me.
Really?
Haphazardly.
That is so interesting. Really?
It was.
Were they?
That's like a groupie.
Because they're not. They might not be listening. So you could say this. Were they attractive people that handed you the phone numbers? Well, first of all, were they women?
I do not recall. Yes, they were.
Okay.
And to your first question, I do not recall.
You don't
sir.
recall. Okay.
Yeah, he's an actor. He's acting.
Yeah.
He's not noticing that. You see the whole perspective differently, unless there was Wonder Woman there. Then you go, wow, beautiful. Not for Joseph. But so the thing is, I think that's really cool that you stretch yourself in various directions. How does your girlfriend feel about that? You're gone on a Saturday night.
Has she seen the show? Has she been a member of the audience?
She has, twice.
Oh, wow.
So she likes it.
Once her younger sister and her younger sister's boyfriend a few years ago came into town. They were like 19, 20 at the time. And we took them, and they had a blast. I didn't know how they were going to
they liked it.
accept it because it feels to me like the best crowds are generally, I'd say, like 30s, 40s, 50s, and up.
Yeah.
And the kids in their 20s aren't always
used
into
to something else. Yeah.
But they had a blast. They didn't know that it existed. And frankly, I didn't either when I first started it.
I've heard of it. I didn't know where you'd find it, though, but I'm glad I went. Does the girlfriend mind that you work a lot of Saturday nights? Or
I don't know. She frankly was one of the, going all the way back to how did I get into this, she was the most supportive that you could possibly be at the beginning for me to even start.
That's great.
I told her I think I want to do it, and she's like, yeah, go ahead.
No jealousy with the partner who's a girl that you have?
No.
Okay.
No, and the detectives change up. There's 2 detectives every show, and we've got 6 or so actors who play that role, and we swap.
Swap.
The people who
I
play
like
that role.
Yeah, the swapping
who change.
action. Yeah.
No, Dave.
So,
no.
That's
you might see different detectives in different shows.
Are you one of the better ones? Do they rate you as far as how good you are with the audience and acting ability? Does the organization have some type of rating or ranking system?
There are no formal ranking systems.
But you sort of know, right?
I will say that I've been there the longest. I was in the
That's a good
the
sign.
very
And
first show, and I feel very comfortable.
And I think Eric did a fabulous job. I think
I do.
everyone there was just fantastic that night.
You look like the perfect detective. I could see you, if in the day you're too young for this, but instead of Michael Douglas, Eric Story, on Streets of San Francisco. That great detective TV show, remember? Okay, wait, that was back in the day. But you do look like a detective type, and I think that's a good thing. I think you should go for it all the way. I think you should maybe explore Hollywood and see what you can do.
Well, I appreciate that, but there are a lot of people a lot better than me in this city, at the improv that I do. I appreciate the thought.
Yeah,
it's never really been
a dream.
I thought I wanted to try acting, see how I would do. I went on auditions and such, and
so you
did a couple of like those movie.
Oh, you did
24-hour film fests and things. And
oh wow, really?
Turns out not as good an actor as I thought I was going to be.
No, it's a skill. I mean, it's tough. You got to like anything. You got to do it. Really devote your whole life to it.
Oh yeah.
To be really good at it,
Well,
is my guess.
And plus, this has got to be fun too, because you do get to interact with people, and it's a different kind of acting, as opposed to just being on a stage.
So, how many Saturdays, weekends do you work out of a year?
In the summertime, when it's a little slower, we go once a month on the schedule.
Oh, okay.
And after that, I want to say August through April, we are at least twice a month.
So quite a bit.
Dinnerdetective.com/Phoenix, I believe.
Yeah.
And the next 5 or 6 shows will generally be up on the site, so you can purchase tickets for the next month or 2 out.
I thought the food was good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 4 Points Sheridan
It was
across
good.
from Metro Center
Is
Mall.
that where you usually do it?
That is our home now. Yep.
Oh, it is your home.
Every show is there unless someone books us for a private show and we'll travel.
How often do you do private shows?
Last weekend we did one
Oh.
in Santan Valley.
Really?
I think
which
I've heard of
is-
that. Where is
yeah.
that?
It is. I live near
East, right?
the zoo in sort of East Valley,
Tempe.
Central Phoenix, Tempe,
Yeah.
and this was 45 minutes southeast past Queen
Wow.
Creek.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
But at a beautiful country club.
How many audience count for the audience?
That one was about 100.
That's good.
So yeah,
Did they like it?
yes.
Food
yes.
was probably great. Did you get to eat too?
They served up what was it? Short rib.
Oh.
Man, it was a
But
country
you-
club.
You
Yeah,
ate it
was-
before the performance or after?
They serve it to us during because we have
breaks.
act breaks in between.
Wow.
And we get to go back to the green room and get ready for the next act and
Nice.
inhale the
Yeah, that's the
5-star
problem. Yeah.
No, we
Michelin
were
gourmet meal.
we were inhaling too while we were trying to fit. Well, not that kind.
I don't
But-
inhale, actually. I run for
But we
politics.
we were trying to write our notes
I
and
did
everything
not
like
have
that.
sex with that girl. No, inhale. Remember?
Congratulations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we do have a comment on Periscope. Someone wants to know how often do you do private shows?
Like strip shows?
like personally.
The people are making jokes, but that's
Oh, so you're getting a big fan club here,
So the real question is, how often am I asked to do private shows?
yeah.
and
'Cause
that's
the answer is every time.
Oh.
No,
nice.
I'm
So,
playing.
oh, that's good.
he's playing it. See, he's good at this.
I'm
He's good at
playing
this.
along.
I think
So
it's really fun. I've never been to a murder mystery dinner deal,
Uh-huh.
and I liked it. I had no idea what it was really like, and it was better than I even thought. You know, you are part of the stage basically, and I didn't realize that, and it was really cool. I didn't realize I should pay more attention. My advice to people: pay attention.
Yes.
And really do not lose it because you'll never guess if you don't pay attention. And Joseph evidently paid attention.
Yes, I paid attention. I won, and I believe that you said to me after the show, it's always the quiet types or something.
That win?
Yeah,
It's oftentimes the most.
because
Yeah.
I was just
Because-
in my head the entire time.
Yes.
You know.
You were.
Yeah.
And you can have a lot of fun without. You don't have to play the game because what happens
Yeah.
is someone dies in the beginning, and then the detectives enter and try to solve the crime.
Right.
And we find paper clues and we interview guests who
that's
are
right.
actors and who
Yeah.
are not actors. So you could potentially be chosen to stand up, and the crowd might then think that you are the killer for a while. So you have to play. You get to play a character if you want, but you don't have to read the clues clearly to have fun. There's plenty of entertainment. There's bits that we do to semi-embarrass the guests, and the more they play
was
along,
fun.
the better.
Now, there was a guest. I was sitting, I don't know if you remember, but to my right, there was a lady. I don't think she was an actor, though. And she was, what I remember, she seemed to really play along well with some other, I mean, it looked like she liked both type of sexes, men and women. Do you remember her? She was
Not
really
specifically.
risque and
At your table?
no,
No,
the
no,
one
it's not a
right
table.
right behind me, right? Do you remember
Yeah,
that
yeah,
lady?
yeah. And she
she
was
was-
not an actress.
She was really playing it up.
Lots of people. It's like you give some people permission to play
Yeah.
a role in a character. Some people come dressed up in like the movie Clue outfits,
Yeah.
like Miss
Oh.
Peacock, and
Really?
or like I guess it's the 20s, like gangster mobster
Yeah.
costumes. And you can sort of play. You when you first enter, you get a name tag, and you get to choose your alias or your code
that's
name.
right,
And so
yeah.
you name yourself,
Yeah.
and so you can be. You could potentially play some character that you wanted to play, and you can give ambiguous answers when people ask you.
Well,
Questions about-
she was good.
Yeah,
And
people get into it.
She really got into it.
That's what we want to promote. We want audience interaction. We want everyone to relax at the beginning because
and that's one of your roles, right? Is that
Oh.
your role to get people going?
Totally.
Has somebody got a question on Periscope? Has anyone ever named themselves the killer?
Killer.
I don't
No?
think so. We have had a couple of times, without giving anything away, where somebody in the crowd gave themselves the same or very close alias name as the
really?
person who was going to be the killer in that show.
Oh.
So we had and then also made themselves known like during the show,
Yeah.
which means everybody in the room knows that this person has this alias. And later, 2 hours later, we're going to reveal that the killer is a different person with the same alias.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit of a tightrope
Oh,
walk there
man.
for us.
That's amazing. That is really cool. I highly recommend it.
I do,
I'm not
too.
kidding.
I had a
It's
lot of
good
fun.
evening.
It was good food, good entertainment, a lot of fun. Good. I mean, just a kind of like an experience, icebreaker.
Yeah.
That's all I could say. It's an experience. That's why I wanted to say, we talked about all the movies and everything, and then this is something that you can go and actually become involved in,
Yeah.
interact, meet people, have a good time with a group of people. That's the best way. Just go with a group.
That's what I'm thinking. Just a group of
Yeah.
people, whoever it is, coworkers, friendship, neighbors, whatever. And it's certainly a fun event, as my phone is ringing
Yes.
from fans that are listening right now.
And it's dinnerdetective.com/Phoenix, right?
Well, you know what? I believe so, but if you Google the words Dinner Detective Phoenix, you will hit our site, and there'll be a link for schedule, and right there you can buy the tickets.
Okay.
You buy them
Dinner
online,
Detective.
you print off your sheet, you show up with the print off, and you're as good as in.
And Dave's
fun
Googling it
begins.
right now.
I'm
to-
doing the
to
Google
verify.
dinner.
Thedinnerdetective.com.
Thedinnerdetective.com.
Yellow logo. Look for that.
Yellow logo.
Yeah, North Mountain Village. What is that?
That's. Dave's-
We're on
What else
I-17 in
is on
Peoria. Is
Well-
where we're located.
okay. And if people want to contact you, are you on Twitter or anything? Any social media?
I'm on Twitter, but I tend to mostly retweet
Okay.
versus come up with original material. I'm like a DJ in that way, I guess.
Oh.
I only, but yeah, my Twitter handle. What is it? Team Jerk Store. @Team Jerk Store.
With a
Team
name like
Jerk
that,
Store.
you haven't been suspended? We've been
I know.
suspended.
Jerk Store like Seinfeld,
Wow.
and like I'm on that team. TEAM.
Wow.
Okay. Excellent.
Look, I'm looking at some of
I know
the...
you're on the reviews
pictures.
and whatnot. And there's look there, Dave. There's you.
No, that's not me.
That's not you. Okay.
How about her? Is she cute? Okay.
That's okay, Dave. Well,
All right.
it was a lot of fun, and we
Oh,
want
not really.
to
All right.
say everyone should go out there and
Thank you
experience
so much.
the
Oh,
Dinner
yeah.
Detective, and experience it firsthand. See if you can win, and then let us know.
That's
your
right.
Thoughts.
And when you get a new script, let us know. We'd love to review the new one, and maybe we'll have your women detective partner on also someday.
Yeah.
Jen.
She would probably like it. Jen, what's her last name?
Jen Myers.
Jen.
No
Myers.
way, Oscar?
No. Okay.
Oscar Myers.
No,
Okay.
just Jen Myers.
And now she doesn't want to be on the show.
Oh.
Yes, but
Well, you said Anthony Weiner.
he's already here.
Oh.
Huh? That was a joke about his whatever. Listen to the show, Dave. All right.
Well, we'll have to do both ends of the spectrum
We will.
another
we
time.
will do both ends of the spectrum another time, but we want to thank you, Eric, so much for coming in
Yes.
here. You did a great job that night in the show, and everyone should go out there and see Eric in The Dinner Detective.
Not just Eric. There's plenty of other great actors
There are.
who play the
Yeah.
detective role as well. So I just want to
Oh,
let
really?
that be known.
Okay. Yes.
But thank
Well,
you so
you're
much
our
for-
favorite.
Well. We love all of our children equally, as I like to say.
Oh, there you go.
But I appreciate it, and thank you for having me, for telling people about the show, and thank you.
Yeah.
When you said that it was better than you expected it would be,
No doubt.
that was a terrific compliment. Because there is an element of frowny faced people who walk in,
Oh.
and it's a different kind of a show. And if you come in with maybe a bad attitude, you might not love it. But if you just kind of
Yeah.
let go and just go with
the flow.
fun nature of it, it is a good time.
Definitely.
I
a
think
good
changing your name and then going in there with a different persona and everything, I think that gets you in the mood for it. I think it's a great way to start it.
Yeah.
And then just have fun, enjoy the cheese and stuff that they set
time. Oh,
out
yeah.
there. And
I had a
just-
lot of cheese and crackers.
Yeah, it was a lot
That
of
was
fun.
good.
It was
Yeah, a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Food was really good.
I didn't have lunch yet, so no food talk.
And
Oh, yeah.
we'll let people know about the show. We'll tweet it out.
Yeah. Well,
no,
we,
no,
On
we
our
won't- we won't
suspended
do that.
Twitter.
Well,
We can
yeah.
fa-
We'll put it on Facebook.
we can Facebook it out.
Yeah, we'll
Sure.
go. So everyone, join us on BreakRadioshow.com and let us let us know your thoughts if you go and experience The Dinner Detective. Give us your review and maybe share your reviews on there as well.
No doubt. And we could mention it also on NBC Sports Radio, AM 1060.
Yes.
KDUS in Phoenix. Right?
And next week we'll be back probably with a new show.
With a new show?
We'll be back with a new show.
Will this be a rerun?
I'm trying to say that
I'll
I'm
be
working.
back again next week. We'll do the same show.
We'll do the same exact show.
Well, I think you're going to want to come back if things go
yes,
as planned.
Yes, if things go as planned, it won't be such a sausage party in here. We will have several women, and I'm not kidding. It actually we're going to
other end of the spectrum.
Yes, and we could do two. We could do
2 for 1.
Several sides of the spectrum.
Really? That could be a menage?
Not. Well, I'm going to stay home if you're involved, but you let me know beforehand.
That's okay. More for me. All right, 2
Okay.
and 1.
And so everyone go to breakradioshow.com. Go to
Yes.
thedinnerdetective.com. I am Joseph J. Erdo.
You are? And we have Greg here.
We
I'm
want to
Dave.
thank Greg Isaac. Thank you
Eric
so much for joining
Story.
us.
A
Good to
big
see
round
you.
of applause
Yes,
for
Eric Story.
Yay, very
Thank you so
good.
much.
Dinner Detective Interactive Murder Mystery. Definitely check that out. And we'll have more episodes of Breakthrough Entertainment every Wednesday. Should be a lot of fun. Join us again next week.
And don't forget to follow us on Break Radio Show on Periscope.
That's right. And where else?
And go to breakradioshow.com, and you can follow us on
Do a like.
On Facebook and all that.
And the Twitter will be unsuspended, do you think?
Yeah. Just
Greg's working on it.
do what Joseph said for now.
Go to breakradioshow.com.
Make it easy.
All right, everyone, have a great week, and we'll see everyone next week.